Got to have a pitcher. Got to get outs.
All right, Coach. Got this little surprise on Sunday. Got another game coming up. Either the winner of St. Mary's and Texas Southern. Just kind of give us your overall thoughts on going into the WNIT.
Sure. I think, the expectation for our group and for our program is to be playing meaningful basketball in March and being in postseason. I think it's an incredible opportunity for this young group and also for our seniors to be able to play another game at least and try to make a little run here in this postseason tournament. I think it's a good little tournament and has some quality matchups, and we're excited about the opportunity, excited to be able to put that uniform on and compete with this group again. And I think we met with them yesterday. I think there's some excitement there. We'll be back on the court. Just because we got that first round bye, you got a little bit of time before you play and have to game prep, and you actually don't know exactly who you're going to play until Friday or Thursday night. So we'll prepare for both. But just getting them back out there today, getting them moving, reviewing some things, working on some things. But I want them to enjoy this opportunity to compete, and let's build on what this group has done. A lot of growth throughout the year, and hopefully we'll be able to host and have a good crowd here, hopefully on Monday night.
I was going to say, what would a postseason win just do for this program?
Well, I think it'd be huge. I think anytime you can win in the postseason, I thought, just our quarterfinal win against New Mexico State was big for this group. You could see some confidence continue to build from that win on the road at UTEP to end the regular season and then go in to beat a team that you just lost to on the previous Thursday, and to have the defensive effort that they did, I thought was big. But I think the more that you can play and the more meaningful games that you can play in March, it gives them that confidence. We went through some numbers yesterday with them of teams that have made runs in these postseason tournaments and what that turned into for an NCAA tournament bid the following year. And I think with the opportunity to have such a young group, and obviously you lose Rob, Sid, and Autumn as seniors, but the opportunity for them to grow and continue to play together and learn how to win. And I think that's kind of what we've seen throughout the year with this group, is learning how to win, figuring out how to win. And I think that anytime we can do that and you give that group an opportunity to continue to play meaningful games together, I think it's going to be extremely beneficial for them moving forward.
You know the history of this program, probably better than most. Like, when you think about what this freshman class as a whole did this year, I was kind of looking through, like, Harris top 10 in points, Jordan top 10 in rebounds, like, Isla top 5 in blocks, like, obviously what Avery's done the past 4 games, like, collectively, what this freshman class, like, maybe it's tough to say right now, but, like, where do you feel like it kind of stacks up in terms of what the program has had?
Yeah, I think it was big, but I think this is a group that also had the opportunity to play more so than a lot of other freshman classes. It just hasn't been the case where we've had this many freshmen be counted on for meaningful minutes and impactful minutes, and they rose to that challenge. And I think that's where what you have to look at, and especially for them, and they've talked about it with me of going, we know we probably wouldn't have gotten these minutes at some other places, and that's why we came here. We felt like we could come in and compete for big minutes and have that opportunity, and I think they've made the most of it. And so their production has been really special to see and to watch, but they've also had the opportunity, and that doesn't happen across the country very often, especially in this day and age.
So to that point, like, I know when we talked a couple weeks ago about the idea of Paris and kind of the transfer portal, all that stuff, like, how much, I hear a lot in the NBA talking about, like, how guys want to go play with teams that have young stars and want to kind of be on that team. Like, how much as a staff is that kind of a pitch, if you will, to maybe guys, people you're looking at in the portal of, like, hey, look at, we got a Gianna Morris here, Paris Bradley, Jordan Marshall, like, you come pair with this group, like, it's kind of is that something like that kind of works?
Yeah, I think it's attractive to a lot of people. I think it's attractive to young players that, especially these players coming out of high school, as you're recruiting them, they want to know they're going to have an opportunity to play, and with G starting every game for 2 years, these freshmen coming in this year are playing a lot, starting, and honestly, and you mentioned it, but Avery's right there in that mix. Had she not been hurt, I think you're seeing what she is capable of when she's not in foul trouble and she's healthy. And I think her confidence has really grown, but she also likes those big stage moments, and that was big. But I think, it's a selling point for young freshmen, but what these high school players are realizing, and I think that these last few years with the portal and then COVID and all these extra years of their opportunities are fewer and far between to be able to go impact early. And, I think we've had the opportunity for these freshmen to do that the last 2 years, and I think they're really good players, and I would want to play with them with their excitement and the passion and the joy that they play with, and how they compete. So I think it definitely is a selling point.
Matchup wise, I know obviously you don't know who you're going to play, but what's kind of your just thoughts on the potential matchups with your St. Mary's?
Yeah, kind of differing styles. I think you got to be able to rebound the basketball with Texas Southern. St. Mary's has a guard and a forward that are solid scorers, kind of different offensive philosophies and what they like to do, but kind of some similarities to a couple of teams that we've had in league play that I think it'll be good matchups. For us, we've got to rebound, we got to defend, we got to take care of the basketball, and then we got to be able to get out and transition and get some good spacing offensively.
Come on. Nope.
No.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right,
Thanks, Coach.
appreciate you guys.